mediumship is helping people to tune into the energies around them. Specifically, deceased loved ones is usually what people are looking to communicate with, their brother, their sister, their aunt, their uncle, their best friend, their spouse. And when I teach the mediumship class, it's really about first, almost all of my teaching is to be aware of your energy and what your energy feels like, and then to become aware as we expand about the subtleties that are around us, the little energies that are shifting around us. To listen to that gut feeling. A lot of times people have an experience where, for example, a thought pops into their head about their grandmother, and they think that they're just thinking about them, and they don't realize that when something pops in from out of the blue, it's usually an intuitive message, and that intuitive message is the grandmother is saying hello to them, and they think that it's the other way around. So just that insight, it goes, oh, okay. And so the more that they have the experiences of, you smell a scent, and it's a scent that you connect to your uncle. Maybe he wore Chaps cologne, and you're in a room where there's no scents around, and you're just sitting there, and all of a sudden you smell a whiff of this cologne, and you think, oh, I must be crazy. Well, no, you're not crazy. Your uncle's hanging around, and this is a way that you could validate that this is him. So in the mediumship class, we first teach people of that awareness, that they're trying to talk to us all the time. And it's up to us to just pay attention. And the more that we are present, the more we can pay attention. But what happens is, so often we're so focused on what we need to do, where we need to go, how we need to be, all of that, that we're way out down there. We can't be present. So we miss so many of the signs, because the spirit world really likes to be subtle. And if we're paying attention, we can catch those subtleties. But if you're down in next week or next month or even tomorrow, you can't be aware of what's going on right now. So the basics of mediumship is really to tune into your own energy and become aware of the energies by being present.
Now, when you say tune into your own awareness, how would meditation play into becoming aware of yourself and what is around you?
Meditation is a huge tool. And I myself, I started meditating when I was 13, but I struggled with meditation. I am naturally one that's busy, that's physical, that's go, 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 do, do, do. It's not natural for me in my own physical body to just sit still and be quiet. And I'm an Aries on top of it, so that just throws it right out the door, okay?
Right.
So I really struggled with it. I took many meditation classes, and what I found was, first of all, I was looking for another way. I thought, okay, if there's just any other way to raise my vibration without meditating, I'm going to find it, because if there's a back door, I'm going to go in that back door.
Right.
There wasn't one. And so what I realized is I had to commit to that meditation process, and it's different for everyone. I think that so many people struggle with meditation because they think there's a way that it's supposed to be, an experience you're supposed to have, instead of just a time to connect and allow, and that's it. It doesn't have to be this big aha moment. What I found is that when the meditation is consistent, it isn't that you get these great big huge messages in the meditation, it opens up the energy for the next 23 and a half hours of the day for you to get the messages. And so I think meditation is something that's so important, and yet so many people struggle with the idea of, well, how long does it have to be, and what am I supposed to think about, and how do I not think? And I'm just like, you know what, just take some time. It doesn't matter what it is, 5 minutes. I mean, sometimes I meditate for 5 minutes in the morning, sometimes I meditate for an hour and a half in the morning. It's always different based on where my energy is. So if people would trust themselves and not have an expectation of what it's supposed to look like, then they'll be able to be in that state and open up. Reiki is a healing art form, Japanese derived, and basically it really is just allowing the universal energy that we are all breathing in and out, that we are all connected to as one energy. It's really just allowing the energy to move through your body for the highest good of whoever it happens to be. I'm a Reiki master teacher. I have been for 10 years, and I teach people about Reiki as for something that they can use to give themselves focus. I don't think that you need Reiki in order to heal. I think that your own mind and your own energy and your own intentions can heal. But there are people that really feel like they need a format. Okay, let me have A, B, C, D. Let me have the piece of paper that tells me that I am, then I will believe it. And if I believe it, then I am.
Mm-hmm.
So the Reiki really, it absolutely, there's a power and an energy to Reiki, but everybody has the ability within them, period, without it. So I just call it energy healing because anybody can do energy healing.
Mm-hmm.
And the point behind energy healing is you have to believe that you can. And when you believe that that energy is just moving through you and you can put your energy on, I've done a lot of healing work on my own body. I was diagnosed with osteopenia when I was 26, which is not good at that age because they don't usually diagnose people till they're 60 for that. And literally have healed my own bones, and they told me they couldn't grow anymore, blah, 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 blah,
Mm-hmm.
just by setting an intention, by sending energy to the bones and asking for the highest good be done, and by doing affirmations of healthy, strong bones and visualization. And I've witnessed in my own life many people that have healed as strong as cancer and as simple as a hangnail by just doing energy work and thinking in the direction of wholeness, because that's really what it's about. But when we use the term Reiki specifically, there's just really an art form to it that's a little bit more direct than maybe just an energy healing, so to speak. But they both work. It's the same thing. Just a little bit different. Somebody might get mad at me about that.